So before we started working with her, she was making $0 off of YouTube ads. And after about 3 months of working with her, she is consistently making over 100 grand a month. That's monthly recurring revenue that you can count on coming from this YouTube ad. Now, really, it's a combination of a couple of things, right? Like, to have a great ad, you need the right video, you need the right audience, you need the right offer. And when you have all those working in place, you get the right results. You're seeing these leads come through. Those leads are turning into applications. Those applications are booking calls, and those calls are turning into clients. So again, let's break this down. You can see here, our process is simple. It's create the right video, put it in front of the right audience, and give them the right offer. And when you can run this, over time, it starts to work. One of the things I love about YouTube, like, let's start with the audience. One thing I love about YouTube is how specific you can target. And you can target based off the intent, what they're searching for on Google. So if somebody goes on Google and they type in grow my business, and then they go to YouTube and you're a business coach, well, guess what? You can show that your ad to that person who's looking to grow their business, right? There's a high search intent. Google gets all of these signals, right? So we know we have the audience based off what they're searching for on Google. And then from there, we create different videos. There's different messages that are gonna land with different people based off what they're searching for. And we build these scripts based off their existing customers. So we send a survey to her audience and we ask them, why did you purchase? What problems did you have? What outcomes have you received? And from those survey responses, we then create these scripts, and those scripts to turn into these really simple videos. These videos are nothing special. I mean, check this out. We basically have these VSLs, just black text on white background that have message on them. And we run those to these audiences, and we can see which ad and which audience brings in the best results. Now, we break down the video based off, like, the hook is the problem, but the solution part's the same, the credibility, the product overview, and then we can A/B test different call to actions. So you can see here that we're running 3 different videos, and her goal was, I want to get applications. She runs a coaching business, so people apply to work with her, they get on a phone call, and she enrolls them into her high ticket program. Right? So from these ads, we ran these for a couple weeks, and you can see the difference between them. This ad got a cost per application of just over $1,000. It was really expensive. This one got a cost per application around $300, which is kind of around like where she wanted to be, like a cost right there. But this ad we ran got a cost per application that it was the best performing one at $192. So now we knew we had an audience and a offer and a message that could get applications for $192. So what we did next is we took this creative and we met with the client. Her name was Liz. She's awesome. And we had a lot of fun with her. And we created these high-end video ads. So our concept that we use is bullets before cannonballs. Before we go on a high-end video with actors and different locations and stuff, we test those VSLs, right? Those are the bullets. And once we have a bullet that's consistently hitting something, that's getting results, we launch these cannonballs. And this cannonball is like this high-end video that we shot with her. So she flew out here, we spent several days with her, and we created this awesome video that you're watching now, that you can kind of see how it works. And check out how it worked. Yeah, so she flew out here, we spent some time with her, we shot these videos, we had a lot of fun, we shot a bunch of content, and check out how the brand builder compared to the VSL. So in the VSL originally, she had averaged a cost per lead or a cost per application around 167, and her click-through rate was 0.84. After creating the brand builder, the higher end video, you can see here, this is what it, like the thumbnail, her click-through rate nearly doubled. It went to 1.26, and her cost per lead dropped down to $40. So it just dropped down a ton. And the exciting thing was, not only did she start to decrease her cost per application, that month she generated over 300 applications. So the exciting thing was, after launching that brand builder, she generated over 300 applications of people wanting to work with her. and she lowered her application costs by nearly 400%. And when you look at the numbers, like check this out. You might want to know like, okay, well, what did the landing page look like? What was her offer, right? So this is what that looked like. If you go to her page, this is what it looked like. She calls out her audience. She gives them a benefit-driven headline. She invites them to apply, and she's giving away access to her training, right? So they apply, they fill out this application, and then they get access to her, like this training, this like 90-minute training that she has. And after they consume that training, they book a call with her. So when we turn this ad on, I mean, this is honestly, these are stats from a couple months ago. You can see we spent under just $30,000 a month in ad spend. We got 8,200 clicks. We got 140 applications. So our cost per, these were approved applications, by the way. We actually generated over 266 applications, but only 140 were approved, meaning she's like, these are a good fit for us. So it was a $200 cost per approved application. She got 84 booked calls from that. And from those booked calls, she enrolled 12 clients. So 12 clients in a $10,000 program, that's around $120,000 in monthly recurring revenue. And again, this is what's possible. Like this is over a 4x return on ad spend. Spending 30 grand on ads, generating $120,000 in sales. Like how sweet is that? Like you got this machine that's working. Every time you spend $1, you're making $4. And it took us about 3 months to get to this point. 3 to 4 months to get to this point. And now we have this asset that's constantly running, that's constantly getting her message in front of her audience and getting applications and getting booked calls. And that's how she's been able to grow her business. Really, it's all condensed down into this process. It's like, what step 1, the right strategy. 2, you create the ads. Step 3, you set up the account and the tracking. Step 4, you build and launch the campaign. Step 5, you test it and learn. Step 6, you optimize, you launch a brand builder. And step 7, you start to scale. So like really, we started spending as little as $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month. And we've scaled it all the way up to, you know, our biggest month was like 50K in ad spend. But that's all been able to maintain that 3 to 5x return on ad spend, and some months we've even gotten a 10x return on ad spend. But advertising becomes really fun when you have these assets and you can see that it's generating leads and booked calls and clients for you. So this really is condensed how we've been able to scale this account to have a video ad campaign that's consistently bringing in leads, consistently bringing in clients, and consistently generating revenue. So again, $100,000 a month plus recurring revenue. That's pretty sweet. If this sounds interesting to you, I go deeper in our next video. In fact, if you find that, you can click on the link in the description or on the video, and we have a whole training around how you can grow your business with YouTube ads. I invite you to click on it, check out that video, and see the impact that YouTube ads could have on your business. Because when you have a video that's consistently bringing in leads and sales, that's when marketing becomes really fun.